America. We are live here in 2026. I'm up here working on a book and getting ready to put a book together. I'm trying to remember what I was getting ready to do. Oh yeah, I was about to go to my studio and I'm about to finish listening to Shauna Success. She is currently right now doing a live saying, "Is it worth being a YouTube creator?" Shout out to Shauna Success for that amazing um live right there that she is doing. I'm logging back into her channel, and I am about to get back to working on this coloring book. I am right now currently working on the GOAT 1408 TV adult coloring book. You know what I'm saying? Gotta do it to keep my mind occupied because my mind has been on all day. Candy K all day just went live. Shout out to Candy K all day. I gotta slide over there and say hey to her real quick. Let me go ahead and do that real quick because she is a member of the 1408. So I got the dag on slide through there and show love right there. Hold on for a minute. Oh yeah, she's getting her cooking all right now. Shout out to Candy K all day who just went live. All right, let's see. Okay, now let me slide back over to Shauna Success. Check out her channel again while I am currently working on this book. What's going on? All right. Okay. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. What's going on, people? How y'all doing? I am currently working on the GOAT 1408 TV adult coloring book. Maybe y'all will be able to see it, maybe not. I'm currently putting together the pages for the upcoming book. Will be available on Amazon.com. So that's what I'm doing. I can't really see the bottom of the screen right now with the phone tilted like this. So, you know what I'm saying? So y'all can see the pages, y'all can see the art, then that'll be the move. Let's see what my phone is on 87%. So I'll be looking back through at the comments um periodically. So right now I am putting this thing together. Okay. Okay. All right. And Luciana Success is currently live right now. I'm slogging through watching Luciana Success. All right. And Allison Mapp is in the building. Who's in the building right now? Let's see who we got in the building right now. Nobody has came through. I just saw something pop up. All right, let's see. Anybody in the building? I guess nobody's in the building. All right. Anyway, let me get back to doing this. Since nobody is in here saying anything, you know. All right. Got a lot of pieces to sort through. Let's see. Anybody in the building? Anybody came through? I guess nobody up in here. Um, Anybody in the building? Oh, ain't nobody up in here. I think I'm about to get off this live in a minute. don't see nobody up in here. Uh, we're gonna be on for about another probably 5 minutes. If nobody pop up, then we're gonna slide on up out of YouTube. Whew. Mhm. Mhm. What's up, people? Okay. Mm. So far, where am I at? Brandon the Palm Beach in the building. What's going on, man? What's going on, man? What's going on? Brandon the Palm Beach in the building. I'm currently editing my adult coloring book. I'm getting my coloring book together. The GOAT 1408 TV adult coloring book. I'm currently editing the pages right now, trying to get them together. It is a task and a half, I will say that. Whew. Just trying to get it together, bro. I'm currently watching Ushana Success. She's live right now on YouTube while I am up here working on this thing here. Also, I have out the new book Cherry Shinobi, which is out right now. It is available digitally. It can be sent to your email digitally for only $10. Thought I heard my name being called. Okay. But yeah, we up in here, man. We up in here making it do what it do and does what it does. Yeah, man, it's been a while since you able to catch me live, man. Appreciate you for slogging through. How you been though, bro? How you been? What's been going on with you? Cause I go live seldomly these days. I still do my daily vlogs every day. I still do my daily vlogs every day. So that's usually the time where that I'm definitely doing that every day. My daily vlogs. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, make them coins, bro. Make them coins. That's what's popping right there, making them coins. Exactly. That's when you don't want to do it no more. Hey, that's what's up. Getting that overtime, bro. Hey, get it, man. Get it. Episode 9. So how your day going, bro? How your day going? Sorry, I'm quiet. Like I said, I'm up here editing this book right now, getting this book together, ready to rock and roll with it. It's been a long time in the making. This GOAT 1408 TV adult coloring book. I hope that it does what it's supposed to do. I hope it comes out well. That's the plan on it. Man, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Hey, yeah, definitely shake off that hectic day, man. Woosah, woosah. What is it? Well, I know what it is. I mean, Mercury is in retrograde for those that you know understand, the stars and and the planets and all that type joint. Mercury is in retrograde, so the throws of communication are off for a time period right now, and it seems like Capricorns are definitely being targeted right now. So I don't know. It feels like that. It feels like Capricorns are being targeted, especially today. So I don't know. Now that you said your day was hectic, I'm like, Capricorns must have been targeted today. So I don't know. But we're gonna shake it off though, man. We're gonna shake it off and keep it pushing. Because that's the only thing we know how to do. Shake it off and keep on pushing. You feel me? That's the only thing we can do, man. Right now, currently working on this piece, trying to get it together. Amen. Got you. What is it about this time of the year is because more and more work going on, or something. Excuse me, or something else. Oh, I need somebody else there gonna edit for me. But unfortunately, got you. I got you. Know exactly what you mean. Trying to handle all the things that you're required to handle because you are the most qualified to handle. So I understand. Anybody in the building? Anybody in the building? What's happening? And how are y'all doing? Hey, hashtag Goat Nation. Yes, sir. They're right. They're right. There you go. There you go. See, got Brandon the Palm Beach down there, man. He say it takes 25. We say I drive 20 miles from my house to call, to call beach every morning and home every night. Whew, man, good moving. Yeah, that's a ride right there. That's a journey. That's a journey, brother. Okay, we getting there. We getting there. Um, uh, whew, man, I'm already tired. How many pieces I got up in this thing? Oh, I got too many pieces. I got a lot of pieces. Let's see how many pieces I got. One, two, three. All of them ain't gonna go in here, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Them two probably ain't gonna be up in there. I'm probably not gonna have them two up in there. Uh, What's up, Sunflower? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? I'm gonna bag this camera up from me because I just realized how close I am to y'all. I only had it sitting right here because I was charging my phone and I was turning the camera around so y'all could see the book that I was working on. I'm currently editing my book. Tantrum Nose in the building. What's going on, bro? You already know what it is. How you doing, bro? Uh, I'm up here currently listening to Lashana Success, as I just said, and editing my coloring book, getting it together for the publishing process. It will be available on Amazon as soon as I'm done with it. So that's what I've been up here working on. Yeah, most definitely do that, man. Do that. Do that. You know what I'm saying? You as an I mean you as an artist, you know what I'm saying, that is something we most definitely, you know what I'm saying, gotta do, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to our art, we gotta, get it out there the best way we can, get it out there, they can't see us in person, you know what I'm saying, put that thing out there so, boom, boom, boom. And and you know how you get down with your art, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they of course are still purchasing your art and you know what I'm saying, be somebody you ain't never seen before, be like, oh man, like, oh, you got my tattoo design on you. Where you find that at? Oh, I found it in this coloring book, man. And then they look at you like, oh snap, you Tantrum Nose. Snap. Yeah. So that'd be so cool, man. That'd be so cool. I remember one I remember one time I cannot remember when it was, but somebody actually recognized me, and this was before I started doing a lot of videos on YouTube. Somebody had recognized me for my art, for my art that I did, and I was like, hey, that was pretty cool. This was like around about 2013, 2014, and they surprised the crap out of me. I'm like, how in the world you recognize me? I think it was because of Facebook, because they seen my art before on Facebook. And that's why I think they recognized me. They recognized me from Facebook. So that was very interesting. I was like, cool. Yeah, I was like, that's what's up. I thought that was pretty cool. Hold on, dang it. Hey, do not worry about that, man. Hey, if you driving, I mean, I know you in the background, Brandon. You ain't gotta do no texting while you driving. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself home safe. I know you in the background watching, so I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? I know some people are skilled at doing that, but you know what I'm saying, me myself, I don't, I like everybody to, handle their thing, be safe, you know what I'm saying? Cause, it be other crazy folk out there on the road don't know what the heck they doing, you feel me? And so you don't want you to be on your P's and Q's out there. Shauna Success, she just ended her live stream. Shout out to Shauna Success, y'all, who is live Monday through Fridays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the 1,000 plus new content creators connection. I'm about to leave my comment real quick. Shout outs to the Queen Champion. artist, writer, and content creator. Several books out. As I type this, I am currently live editing my coloring book that will be available soon. Blessings, everyone. My coloring book featuring pieces from my art video series. The down quotation marks. Oh, okay. Cool. Got you, Brandon. That's what's up, man. Yeah, just want to make sure you good, bro. Just want to make sure you good. Shout out to Shona Success, who was alive. Who else is alive out there? I think Kenny K all day is still alive. Let me slide back through and see if she's still alive. Nah, she ain't alive no more. She done stop now. Um, so yeah, shout out to Kenny K all day, who was live earlier as well. Let me get back to this here. What am I working on? I think. Okay, I think I just finished that there. Let me make sure that I did finish that last one. Yeah, okay. All right, so I have made it to page 21 of the book, because every other page will be like blank. So like the even numbers will be blank, and the odd numbers will have art on them, will have the drawings on them. So I am now currently on page 21. How many pieces I got up here so far? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 10. So I got 10 pieces up here so far. All right, cool. Okay. Oh, all right. If I can get 20 up here, that'll be awesome for the night. That'd be awesome if I can get 20 up here for the night. What's your phone number? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think if I want to do the quote unquote trademark pieces now. I mean, let's see. Let me see. Hey, that's what's up, bro. Tantrum Nose back with the 1408. That's what's happening. Let me write your name down. Tantrum Nose is back with the 1408. I'm answering this question for us all. For any artist that may be watching this right now for in the future, can I put copyrighted characters that I drew into my color? Okay, cool. All right. So now that I know that officially, all right. So y'all will know, um, if you was to draw a copyrighted character, like I just asked this question on online, can I put copyrighted characters that I drew into my coloring book? And so it says no, you cannot legally put copyrighted characters that you drew into a coloring book for sale without permission, even if hand drawn. Using trademarks or copyrighted characters for a commercial product constitutes infringement, potentially leading to lawsuits or removal from selling platforms. So, all right. So, Got you. So that is good to know. So we now know that. We now know that. So copyrighted or trademark characters. So those joints that I did draw will not be going into the book. So that's gonna leave out Venom, Batman, the Ninja Turtle. So they will not be going into the book. Those pieces will not be going into the book. So that's good to know off rip right there. So good to know. I guess with that being said, Bowser isn't a copyright kid. Hey, Detroit Soul was in the building. Chris Lee is in the house. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Excuse me for not responding a little bit sooner. You know what I'm saying? I'm here working, currently editing my coloring book right now. So let me see. Is Bowser a trade? Because I don't think Bowser is. Okay, so cool. I can't keep Bowser in there, so I can't keep Bowser because Bowser is not a trademarked or copyrighted character, so I can't keep Bowser in there. And of course, I can keep Jelly Bean Dream in there because that's my you feel me? That's me. So that part. Um, so um, so Venom ain't going in there, and uh, have I made so far? I have one issue of Jelly Bean Dream thus far, and two other books are related to Jelly Bean Dream that's in the Jelly Bean Dream universe. Got the Jelly Bean Dream Anthology, which is the very first appearance of characters from the Jelly Bean Dream universe in in printed form, and Dreamcatcher, which came out a couple of years ago, which is a crossover book between the characters from Jelly Bean Dream and Body Jumpers. Jelly Bean. How much is the coloring book? That has yet to be determined yet. Detroit, I'm still currently making it, and I'm trying to see how many pages it's gonna be, so I can determine what the exact price is on what it's gonna be. It's probably gonna be maybe around about $15, give or take. So it might be about $15. The coloring book will be. So that's my guesstimate right now, but don't quote me on that. But I want to try to put it at least just around about $15. Nothing like super, 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 super. You did so that part, and you are in it. You are in it, Detroit Soloist. You are going to be in it. Um, but yeah, I got Dreamcatcher out right now, Brandon, which like I said, that is the book that was done a couple of years ago in the Jelly Bean Dream universe. That one, because the one you have, issue number one, that was drawn by my bro, and I wrote that book. Dreamcatcher was written and drawn by me. So, you know what I'm saying? Most definitely, if you want to get your hands on that one right there, let me know if you want to get your hands. It is on the website. It is on the UGI website if you want to go get that joint. You know what I'm saying? So, most definitely or what I'm saying, or you can get the digital copy from me, whichever way you prefer to get it. That's what's up. That's what's up. I appreciate y'all being in the building right now. Let's see. Can I put a person? Can I put a drawing of a person cosplaying a trademark character into? Gotcha. Okay. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. I will definitely be letting you know when issue number two is underway. Most definitely, I can't wait for it to get underway myself. Trust me on that too. That's why I'm trying to get this coloring book out of the way because it is the last thing that has been on my plate. On my plate for all the foreseeable projects that I've been, had on the shelf for the past few years. I just came out with Cherry Shinobi that just came out this at the end of last month. It just came out, Cherry Shinobi, which is a book about a trained ninja who is tracking down traffickers. I was the artist on that book, Cherry Shinobi, and it is written and created by Cherry Johnson. So definitely go check that joint out right there. The digital copies are for sale. Can be sent to your email for only $10 via Cash App. It's a pretty dope read. It's a pretty dope read, most definitely. Gotcha. Well, that's Family Guy. Family Guy, they got loot. You know what I'm saying? They got loot, so they can do all that extra stuff. They can do all the extra shaboing boings. Family Guy, they got that type of loot. So I ain't even about to chance it with them. I got enough pieces to avoid all that type stuff right there. So I'm not even gonna sweat it. I'm not even gonna sweat it. Yeah, I ain't even gonna sweat that. So, but yeah, man, that be the move right there. But I'm glad that I had looked that up because at first I was gonna put those pieces in my coloring book, but I'm glad something to say. You know what? Go ahead and look this up and just make sure. Because I ain't got time. I ain't got time for them type problems. You dig? I ain't got time for them type problems. So, yeah, that part. Okay, I'm gonna keep that one out. I'm gonna keep that one out. Okay, those three ain't going in there. Boom. There we go. About to go ahead. Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely better to check 100%. Most definitely better to check 100%. So about to put in this picture of my great grandparents that I drew. That is, of course, going in there. So you know what I'm saying. Y'all get a chance to color my grandparents. Not every day people see their grandparents in a coloring book. You know, so I think that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Hey, Ray of Sunshine in the building. What's going on? How you been? Been a long. I ain't I ain't seen you this year. Happy 2026. What's going on with you? What's going on with you? What's been going on with you? What you know no good? 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 Hey, you feel me? That part we gotta stay on top of. We gotta stay on top of this new year. You know what I'm saying? Because the goal is, I don't know about y'all, but this is my goal for 2026 to make it to 2027. You did. That's my goal in 2026 is to make it to 2027. You know what I'm saying? That part. Yeah, if you haven't seen those episodes of Detroit, those are on. I started doing that on episode 18 of my art series, Goat 1408 TV. Starting from episode 18, 19, all the way up to 22. I went down the line of drawing my grandparents, my great grandparents, um, my grandparents, and then down to my parents. So they were so that series in the series was called Couples of the Goat. The people who came together to you know get it in, and on down the line end up making your boy. So that part, that part. So I drew the peoples that I knew from my great grandparents on my dad's side to both both of my grandparents, my mom's parents on dad's parents, on down to of course my parents, and whoop, whoop. And then as a bonus, couple, I did my sister and brother-in-law a few episodes later on episode 25, I think. I think that was episode 25 when I did them there. When I did my sister and her husband. So yeah, those pieces will be featured, of course, in the coloring book as well. And of course, I'll be letting relatives know about that so they can pass it on to they peoples. Be like, hey, here go picture of your grandparents that you can color, you know, or great grandparents or whichever relations they are, you know. So I think that would be pretty cool for. Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously, my mom's grandparents, I have zero idea what they ever looked like. So, so that is a feat in itself to be able to, what I'm saying, see people who, what I'm saying, to be able to see people, to be able to see uh people. I think so. I think that's a feat in itself. Cause yeah, everybody can't see that. All they can do is imagine. Like shoot, like I didn't know how my mom's till I was in my 20s. The first time I ever saw his picture, I didn't never saw his picture until I was like in my 20s. First time I had saw him. Uh, so how's everybody doing this night? How's everybody doing? Forgive me for being quiet. Like I say, I'm up here getting my edit on. What you say? Yeah, there's a feed that's probably late 1800s or early 1900s. Yeah, my mom's parents definitely, they definitely were still alive in the 1800s because my mom's parents were born. They were born when Harriet Tubman was still alive. So yeah, gather that. Detroit, she said, just curious, how old were you when you discovered your talents in the arts of drawing? I've been drawing since the 80s, so I've been drawing since I've been drawing, and as far as like necessarily discover my talents. It was just all about, continuing to draw and create stories that I, liked, and, my art, continued to improve. And then when I started really looking at, artists that I wanted to emulate, what I'm saying, like growing up as a, kid in the early, preteen teenager in the early 90s, the artists of the image revolution, those they were popular artists drawing Marvel comics, and they went over to create their own comic company called Image Comics back in 1992. Artists such as Jim Lee, Todd McFarlane, Eric Larson, those guys, Rob Liefeld, they set the tone for amazing art that I wanted to emulate. And then of course later on throughout the 90s, Joe Madureira, J. Scott Campbell, Ryan Benjamin, um, just a heck of amount of inspiration and artists, and then of course getting into the manga anime style, and all of these different styles that were starting to enjoy and incorporate into your art style. And so that's where I was at that point, trying to create the best art, I guess you could say it, for myself. Because I mean, hey, appreciate you, Brandon. Appreciate you for sliding through, man. Appreciate you for sliding through. So I think as far as my comic book style go, it is a because like what I do on Goat 1408 TV isn't necessarily my comic book style. That's just like whatever I feel like I want the piece to look like. That's what I go with from those particular pieces. Experimenting, as if you will. But I think the truest form of my comic book style can be displayed, as far as how it is right now, can be displayed in the recent book that I have out called Dreamcatcher, which is like my current comic book style, I would say. And I know that it's going to evolve even further when I get to, working on a book again. Like after I get done with this adult coloring book, and I'm going to get back into working on a comic book, and I can't wait to just really like go all out. I'm gonna try to see how far I can just wild out on it because I don't know if I'm going to like start off traditionally on paper or if I'm just gonna go all digital on it. I don't know yet because Cherish Shinobi, which is my most recent book that I just came out with, that was mostly done digitally. The first 2 pages was done on paper, and the rest of it was done completely digitally. It was done, drawn all on my iPad, and so I think I did pretty cool with that. If y'all check out my Instagram, or y'all who are in the 1408 like yourself, Detroit, you can check out. Jeez, man, I feel like I got some open skin on my forehead, like I open up a scab or something. Good lord. I gotta put some more Carmex on there. Oh my god, that feel right there. But anyway, if you go check out in the 1408 membership, you can see the behind the scenes of some of the art that I was working on for the book that is out right now, Cherish and Nope. I have some behind the scenes pieces of that book in the 1408 membership. I was currently working on that. Brandon of Palm Beach, I'm glad you made it home. I think I already said that just now, but Brandon of Palm Beach, glad you made it home, bro. Blessings on to you, man. And awesome, amazing catching up with you, most definitely. Brandon of Palm Beach, awesome dude right there. If y'all haven't checked out his channel, definitely tap into his channel, man. Definitely tap into his channel. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, I've been just flapping my gums right now. Just been flapping my gums. But thank you for the question, though. Thank you for the question, because I mean, those are valid questions that I think should be answered when, you have the time to, ask them what's going on. Oh, you getting ready to go to Tantra or was it you talking to Brandon? Definitely look forward to seeing you do your tattoo coloring book, Tantra Nose. Most definitely gotta share your pieces and put them mugs up in there, and make that happen. Definitely make that a goal this year to put those pieces together. Like what I'm doing right now is very painstaking, but it's I'm glad I'm getting it done though. It's been a long time coming for this coloring book. I've been talking about this coloring book literally for years now, and I'm finally glad to finally be getting it out there. I'm finally glad to be getting it out there. Hey, I appreciate Detroit. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to spread, just spread this thing called life, man. Because one of these days we're gonna be up out of here. How much does it cost? What you mean? Talking about the coloring book that I'm working on. I don't have a set price for it yet. I'm thinking probably about 15, probably like $15. Um, uh, $15 for the coloring book because it's gonna be a pretty big coloring book. It's gonna have over 70 pieces in it, or just about 70 pieces. I'm still figuring out how many, because I know I got over 70 pieces um that can be put in the book. Let's see, as of right now, I got one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yeah, so I got roughly close to 80 pieces that can be put in the book, but some of these pieces not going to be put in like I already, done said to myself. Well, I already know I'm not going to be putting in the copyrighted pieces and whatnot. So I know that Miles Morales ain't going in there, the Ninja Turtles ain't going in there, Batman ain't going in there. So pieces like those are not going in there. Afro Samurai ain't going in there. Dang, that sucks. Afro Samurai ain't going in there, but it's Sailor Moon ain't going in there. Dang. Well, it's okay though. It's all good. It's all gravy. So I pretty much see what's gonna go in there and what's not gonna go in there as far as that go. So all the copyrighted trademark pieces ain't going in there. The Little Mermaid piece ain't going in there. Dang, I wanted to put that in there, but oh well. I got enough pieces to make up for those pieces that aren't going in there. So Optimus Prime not going in there. So I know what's not going there. Yeah, yeah. I guess that piece probably won't go in there either because she got a Pokemon book bag on and the Pokeball is probably trademarked as well. So I'm not gonna chance that, and that Dragon Ball piece ain't going in there either. Damn, I like that piece, but that's not going in there either. So I know what's not going in there. I know what's not going in and what is going in as far as that go. So let's see. Um, so with that being said, we're gonna have let's count off real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, no, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. So that's 63. That's 63 pieces that I just counted that will be making the cut. So that's 63 pieces. So that's 63 pieces that's gonna be making the cut. Let me write that down. Okay. And since that's gonna be like every other page, that's gonna be the odd. That's on they on the odd count. Let me make sure they're on the odd count. They're on the odd count. So 63. They're on the odd count. I got what now? I got currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I got 11 up in here already. So that's what 52 left. So got 52 left. Um, and it's an odd count starting on page 3. Two left, so that's going to be 2. So that's going to be alright. So right now let's count on page 23. So looking at it like this. This is what 27. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 31, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. 128. All right. So 100. So it's gonna be 128 pages, give or take. 128 pages, give or take. Yeah, 128 pages. So it's gonna be 128 pages. 128 pages. From that count, that's what we're looking at. 128 pages. That's what we're looking at. Because yeah, because right now, because I said we got what they got what 3 pieces making the cut. That's 63 pieces making the cut. I currently got 11. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so yeah. And that's, let me count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. That's 52 left. So yeah, so that's 128 pages. That's 128 pages. So that's where it's gonna be. Hey, I'm so glad it is. I'm so glad it is. Most definitely. Most definitely. So glad that I could be a comfort. You know what I'm saying? Comforting. Comfort is what's needed in the world. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that go without that simple but most amazing thing called comfort. You feel me? Yeah, so, okay. All right, cool. Okay, so I think, I'm not sure. Okay, all right, 25. That's what it is right now. Right now, putting together 25. Yeah, put it where I need to put. That's 19. Okay. Now I know what my goal is, and I know what my goal is. My goal is very simple now. My goal is now 128 pages. That's where we are at, y'all. We're at 128 pages. That's the goal to get those done. Uh, okay. Oh, excuse me. We in here, baby. We in here. We ready to make it do what it do and does what it does. Sorry, think I'm like really in relaxed mode, but this is editing nervy, y'all. This is not drawing nervy. Editing nervy is lame and boring, but efficient and good at what he do. I think at least that's what he thinks. That's what's up. How was y'all day though? How was y'all day today? How was y'all most amazing day? I hope that it was most extremely blessed and highly favored. In Jesus' name, as we continue to make this life great and grand. So that's what we bees at, y'all. We bees on that mode of greatness each and every day. Each and every day we on that mode of greatness. Um, I'm almost out of the couples of the GOAT series. Right now, putting my grandparents into the coloring book, making their page. It's gonna be page 27. And now it is time for my maternal grandparents to join the fold, to join the fray, I should say. Hey, hey. Boom, there they go. Excuse me. Good lord. That was a yawn for your butt. My dad in there watching Hogan's Heroes. Shout out to my papa. I don't know if y'all can hear him laughing. Let's see. We got my maternal grandparents up in this thing now. They're on page 29. I was just glad the weather was cool down enough to walk and do some food shopping. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. I have been hot lately. 84, 85 degrees already. Good, good and moving. That's evil. That's purely evil. Hizzy? What the hell, young? What the hell, young to? Lord. Right. And now, my parents. My parents are going into making their way to the coloring book. 22. My parents. So now, I almost want to end it right there, but at the same time, yeah, I might just end it right there. Now that keep having these small tremors from the season and keeps knocking me off my chat with you. Oh no. Oh no. Can't be having it. Tremors be gone. Be gone, tremors. We don't want you around these parts no more. We don't want you around these parts no more. You feel me? We don't want you around these parts no more. Let's see. Okay. What's next? What's coming after the parents? I wish somebody else could do this for me. I said that right. Let's see. If I calculated that right. What all did I calculate? Uh, no. You're going in there. You're not going in there. That's not going in there. It seems like it's just so quick to do, but it's not like I can see myself doing this like that. But uh, blah 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 blah. We gonna get it done though. We gonna get it done. Yeah. Oh, package. Oh, ah. We gonna get this thing. And I gotta go back and do the blank pages. The blank pages is gonna be. I can probably actually. You know what? I think I can probably do the blank pages faster. I wonder if I could. I probably can. Let me see. I can probably do the blank pages even faster. If I could do the blank pages faster, that would be half the battle right there. And then everything else would just go so much smoother and better. I will feel like better about life. If I can get those pages out of the way, that would be amazing. Amazing. Let's see. Let's see. Eight, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 10. Who in the building? Press 7 if y'all on the building. 22, 24, Should be enough. Should be enough. We'll see in a minute. I just want, oh yeah, that's well, that's way more than enough. So we're at 44, so 46. 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84, 88, 90, 94, 96, 98, 100, 102, 104. The Lord's in the house. What's happening? 106. 108. 110. 112. 114. 116. 118. 120. 122. 124. 126. 128. I am right now editing my coloring book. Editing. Quit. Why are you doing all that? Editing my coloring book. Getting the pages ready for this thing here. So let's see. Make sure I got it right for us. Okay. 4, 6, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 8, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. But okay, that's the one that I'm missing. I'm doing it off of Photoshop. These are the pieces. It's the pieces from my Goat 1408 TV series. Okay, now back to the count. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, cool. So I got the odd number, I mean the even numbers out of the way, which are the blank pages, because when you see the coloring book, it's gonna have the art on one side of the page, and on the back side it's gonna be blank. So I got the blank pages all out of the way. So cool, I got them all out of the way now. I got them all out of the way. And so now I can fully concentrate on getting these other joints done. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna do the images on both sides because I figure, people that want to color the pages, what I'm saying, they might be using markers or something like that, so they won't have to worry about the bleed through and it going on the other side of the page. You feel me? So that's why I did that. That's why I'm doing it like that because this for adults. So, if it was for the kids, I know kids don't care. What I'm saying? Most kids don't care about all that, but for the adults who may want to color on both sides, who want to color might use markers or something like that. So they would want to, you know, just in case they got something that bleeds through. Okay. All right. That is get back to the task at hand and get back to, let's see, do a couple more of these before I tap out for the night. Been on almost 2 hours. I'm just about at my limit. For real, for real. Uh, Especially after doing that there. I'm glad I got it done. For those who've been watching, y'all seen the tinkering of the whole situation come into play in terms of putting the coloring book together, figuring out how many pages it was going to be, figuring out what was going to be in, what was going to be out, and we done, did that there, and now we are in the process of putting these pieces together um, in the book. So that's what we're working on right now. Card stop to prevent bleeding. That's what's up. I'm not for certain in what options I have because I'm going to be getting this printed via Amazon. So if they have card stock, that would be cool. But if they don't, then it is what it is. You know, but either way it go, I got it set up to where it's going to do what it do. It's going to do what it do. So that's what we're doing right now. But if I do have the option to do card stock, which I haven't seen in the way the books are, the way you can make books on Amazon, I haven't seen that thus far. So I'm not completely for certain if I have that option to do it like that. 33. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop it right there because I ain't gonna lie, your boy is tired. Your boy is tired. So at least I know where I'm at that point. I know where I'm at that point. But yeah, appreciate all y'all for sliding on up in here with me, rocking with your boy. Going back up to the top, we had in the building, we had Kevin Attert was in the building. So was first time coming through here. So was Bernice Lawan was in the building. So was first time coming through here. Brandon of Palm Beach was in the building. My guy Brandon was in the house. Who else was in the building? Shout out to the Solomon Project. I know he's been going, getting himself together. So shout out to the Solomon Project. Sunflower was in the building. Tantrum Nose was in the building as well. Um, also became a member of the 1408 again. Chris Lee was in the house. Shout out to Chris Lee for sliding through. Detroit Soloist was in the building, making it do what it do back up in this thing. Um, uh, Red Sunshine was in the building. Shout out to Red Sunshine for sliding through. Who else was in the building? Delora 01 was in the house as well. And that was everybody. Appreciate y'all. Go a little something like this. Detroit Solo was number one top fan of the evening. Number 2, Kevin Attard. 3, Bernice Lewan. 4, Chris Lee. 5, Dolores 01. 6, Ray of Sunshine. 7, Tantrum Nose. And 8, Brandon of Palm Beach. I appreciate y'all for sliding through. Blessings on blessings on blessings to y'all. Let's continue to be great, y'all. As we get this coloring book together, I will be back on probably tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? If Lord so sees fit to continue my editing of this coloring book. And you know what I'm saying? Just stay blessed up, y'all. Continue to manifest greatness, maintain greatness, and motivate others to be great. Can you do that for your boy? I'm gone.